Welcome back to our channel and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And together we shall make our Biafran dream a reality. Say the truth Biafrans must know. It will shock them how the colonial masters created the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria. Nigeria was not supposed to be a country. It wasn't about democracy. It was all about money. The area called Slave Coast up till 1870, when the British moved out of slave trade and turned to palm oil as the primary commodity out of the area, which is now called Nigeria. Palm oil comes from Biafra and Benin Kingdom. Even the Aboriginal people in Biafra and the Godomigodo of Benin fought the British because of the palm oil. A man called George Godi set up the African United Company in 1879, which then changed to National African Company and instructed and structured the palm oil business. And by 1884, he had monopoly of palm oil business and had so much palm oil the British could exploit. And by 1886, Godi violated the agreement he reached with the Biafran chiefs on palm oil operations. And then he moved his business to River Niger and Benue, and the company was renamed to Royal Niger Company. Godi tricked the Biafran chiefs into signing an unfair trade deal, giving Godi the exclusive right to export palm oil from Nigeria instead of the free trade that the Biafran chiefs assumed it was, because the contract was written in English language, a language the Biafran chiefs did not understand, and based on laws that were not Biafrans. There was a meeting called the Berlin Conference in 1884 to 1885, set up by German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck. These were the colonial masters where they discussed how to carve up Africa and structure trade in our lands that they will take, and we were not part of the conversation. Opobo in Biafra was given to the British, and when the Jaja of Opobo attempted to export his palm oil out of Nigeria, he was accused of obstructing commerce, and he was exiled, and on his way home in 1891, he was poisoned with a cup of tea, and this made other Biafran chiefs weary of their deals with the British Empire. King Koko of Nembe Brass, also in Biafra, tried to take down the Royal Niger Company and attack the company's headquarters in Akassa, Bayelsa State. On January 29, 1895, King Koko captured 60 white British men and lost 40 of his own soldiers, and he used the 60 hostages to demand that he be allowed free trade. But the British refused, and King Koko killed 40 of his hostages, and the British Navy retaliated by leveling the Biafran city of Brass completely on February 20, 1895, King Koko went into exile, and the British did not only take control of the palm oil operations, but fined the indigenous Biafrans in Nembe Bras £500. What a huge money at that time. Where would they get the money from? And all their weapons were confiscated. King Koko committed suicide in exile in 1898 after being branded an outlaw by the British company that took his kingdom, palm oil, and reputation. The Royal Niger Company sold Nembe Bras to the British government for £865,000, and this became the fraudulent contraption we now know as Nigeria. In 1914, the Southern and Northern Protectorates was joined together by Lord Lugard. An agreement was reached that after 100 years, this forced marriage is supposed to expire. And the Royal Niger Company was branded in a country called Nigeria. The Royal Niger Company Limited, which is now Unilever Company, is what was turned into Nigeria. Nigeria is a company designed by the British colonial masters for profit, and the infrastructure put in place to siphon Biafran resources are still in place today. Crude oil replaced palm oil, and lithium will replace crude oil very soon. My brothers and my sisters, you can see how the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria was formed. And this is why Biafrans are asking to exit. They are asking and begging to exit from the fraudulent contraption. Because in the first place, it was not a country. Even the forced marriage has long expired. And that is why we're asking for freedom. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.